Happy New Year, everyone. New year, new planner. And I'm setting it up with a few tweaks on how I was doing it last year, with a fistful of highlighters and some summer stickers, because it has been miserable and grey for weeks on end, and it's just, yeah, we've had enough now. So this was in the summer experience box from Elliebeth Designs UK, which is the slightly older style mini collection. So you still get these two in the newer version. You still get some washi, but there's extra labels and there's a whole other sheet of things as well. So this is a slightly older style, but I like the idea of having something different for blues for January, but nicer because it's just been so grey. So I'm gonna put in like the little bits that I do just to add like the theme for the week, and then I'm going to start having a go at trying to structure what I want in my planner. So I've actually this year got a goal planner, which is something that I'm actually really enjoying now. I have struggled with goal planning in the past, but in terms of giving a little bit of like structure and direction, it's actually something I wanted to try out. So I've got one from Tilly Journals on Etsy, and honestly I've never enjoyed filling out something quite so much as I did that. So it's going to form quite a strong element of like my day-to-day planning, and it's already made me like change up how I plan and like what I want to include, and that's a good thing because sometimes it is good to change up how you do things. It's not always good to just kind of stick in the what's the word? I can't think of the word. Sometimes it's good to change things up, basically. And I feel like it's a good time to do it. So, yeah, we're going with that. So, you've probably seen already I've added in a little bit down here. So, one of the things that I struggle with in December usually is it's so chaotic. It's very easy to forget the simple things, particularly with the way my brain works. And so going back to having like a really simple morning routine, just get myself set for the day, is something I really wanted to focus on this month. So I've already added that in, broken down so I can really think it through. Got some day covers here. I think I'm going to use up the last of my paper ones since this is the old paper stickers. Concentration. So yeah, so I've played around with what I want to include on a weekly structure. I've thought about how to do it, and this is kind of like going to be like the first real go at it. I haven't yet even finalised like my planner lineup for this year, even though I know there's the Elliebeth Designs blog coming out this week with our planner lineup. Mine's changed, and I've already lost a sheet of stickers. This is clever. There it is. So yeah, it's been a really interesting process filling it out, just like realising that there are things that I want to do and focus on, and the way it's written, it sometimes like you look at things and it's kind of like a lot of fluff and nonsense, and it's all a bit woolly, and the thing about Tilly's is the fact that it's a really everyday kind of approach to it. It's it's written like a friend would probably write it, I think, and like there's so much like depth and repetition. Like it's just really helped me kind of go, yes, this is what I want, and that's really nice as someone who kind of looking towards the future has struggled quite a lot with everything that's happened over the past 3 years really for me. So there we go. So that is my simple setup in terms of having a theme, a design to the week, and for me that's just really helpful in terms of looking at things and going, yep, this is pretty, I want to look at it. So first things first, I'm going to add in the anchor points of the week, so the pre-planned events, things like that I know are going on, so I can see commitments ahead of time. So I've got some of the appointment labels, there's a few on here as well, and I'm going to block out stuff with words, highlighters. There we go. So obvious one to start off with is work. It's a bank holiday on Monday, so there's no work, and Tuesday we are back in. So I'm just going to block out the hours across the week. So we're still on that nice advantage of being able to be a bit flexible with our hours. So I do start early, I do finish early, but it just works, and it kind of means that because we live on a main road by a secondary school, like the time I would usually start work in the office, it's really busy and distracting. So like by the time it gets to that sort of 8:30, 9 o'clock, I'm ready for a bit of a break, get up, wander around, and kind of not get distracted by that kind of thing. So work, just going to go with the decorative labels, I think, because why not? And it kind of works. So those are my work hours. Other things that are going on, I've got a nail appointment this week. Get rid of my Christmas ones, have something different. So that is in there. Just going to overlap it a little bit. It's 4 o'clock, but add in driving time and stuff. Then I'm hosting a little online planner session. So if you're in some of the different passion planner groups online, some of us host different online hangouts for different things, and it's taken kind of a while, but we're giving it more of a go in the UK group. So I'll leave a link below if you want to join. Other things, Wednesday should be dancing. I am uncertain whether I'm going to go. I'm still having some problems with my ankle, but I'm going to put it in anyway. So that is 7:30 to 9:30. I'm just going to put a little bit of washi down, I think, with this over the top, just to block out that time. So 7:30 to 9:30 in there. That's it. And shopping at the weekend. So those are my sort of the anchor points. Those are things that are fixed, they're happening, or I mean maybe not happening, and then I can fit in everything else I want to around this. So the first one obviously is going to be my morning routine. So on work days, that is kind of just before I start work. The weekend, it's probably about here. And I think I'm going to probably put it here as well on the bank holiday. I don't really want to schedule anything on the bank holiday, but we're going to. So that is my AM routine slots. The other thing I want to do is do like a daily check-in. So in the evening, I'm not really focusing on an evening routine. I just want to make sure that I've sat down and kind of done my tracking for the day and just get myself kind of set for the next day. So I'm going to put it in here across these days. I'm going to mark it there on Wednesday, even though I'm not necessarily back by that time, because obviously I finish then. Or just see how it goes. I'll mark it in here. I mean, I could probably fit that into the session, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just going to block it across there for everything. Just mark that as daily check-in. Next is meals. So lunch, I'm going in then, and dinner is going to be about then, I think. On Monday, it'll be then on Wednesday. Tuesday, a little bit later. Thursday, then Friday, then we'll keep it then for the rest of the week as well. I don't know if Sunday needs to come forward a bit. And then lunches. We'll stick to about 12:30 across there. Now, with the work hours, I'm going to do something a bit different, because I want to use this block for day-specific tasks. It's something that worked quite well in the past. I want to bring it back, but I also want to make sure that I'm including kind of acknowledging that I've had a lunch break and like I've actually ticked it off, because it's very easy to work through lunch if you're not careful. So I'm still going to block it out, but I haven't 100% decided how I'm going to include that yet. So I'm not going to worry about that. The only other thing I want to block time out for is for Noom. So I've been doing Noom. I've slipped off over the last few weeks of December, and I want to dedicate time each day to do it. So we're going through the articles, kind of making notes, that sort of thing. And I just want to kind of go, right, I'm going to dedicate that time each day to do it. So Monday, I'm not going to put it in. I'm going to leave it flexible. I will add it in afterwards. Tuesday, I'm going in there. In fact, that probably works well for most days. Sort of that bit of time after work. Thursday, I will probably do it after dinner. And the weekend. Good question. When do I want to do it the weekend? Maybe I want to leave it flexible for the weekend as well, but what I can do to sort of really highlight it is add in a habit tracker. So just to kind of highlight that point, I've got as well, I've got the gratitude prompts for the week in here. So I'm still doing the Elliebeth Designs UK Gratitude Challenge every month. So that is lunch, that's dinner, and that is noon. So that's kind of the structure. I'm gonna put a to-do header across each of the work days. That was the one. Just kind of have that list of day specific things. Which are sort of slightly recurring. So things like Friday, I do the gratitude prompt. In the Elliebeth Designs Facebook group. Wednesday, I do a bit of a midweek check-in. Just be like, right, yeah, this is where it is. Thursday is when I sort of like do my work planner check-in time. And get that set up for the next week. And then there's other things that I've taken from my goal planner that I'm sort of starting to assign to like specific days, which I'm still kind of finalising a little bit. The only other thing that I want to do, I've got no idea how long this video has gone on for, so if this is really long, I do apologise. I'm going to have this week so that I can just include my focus. I'm still kind of trying to use this as sort of like a good thing each day that's happened. And then we'll go from there. What I'm just going to do is I'm going to pause. I'm going to fill out the rest of the pen on this so that it's not too monotonous, and then I'll come back for any last little tweaks. Right, there we go. So the only other thing that I thought about after I'd paused was the fact that I haven't included my sleep tracking. So that's something I wanted to bring into my week as well, more regularly, just so I can see when things have been good, things have been bad, because my sleep at the moment is just atrocious. So having that there lets me just see, right, okay, yep, I've had a really good night's sleep, that's fine. I've had a terrible night's sleep, that might be why I haven't got things done. That is helping build up those pictures again, which is something that's kind of slipped off the radar over the past month or two, but with a new planner, it's always nice to kind of refresh that focus. So excuse me, that is my structure for the week, the bare bones. It is still a little bit ahead of time for doing like the final tweaks of the week. So my sort of overview of things I want to get done during the week, my focus for the week. I'm not quite at a position to kind of completely fill those out, but I'm feeling really quite positive about using my planner for what I want again, which is always nice when you start a new planner. So there we go. As always, I will leave links to Elliebeth Designs UK and Passion Planner with my referral codes. I will link the UK Passion Planner group as well if you're interested in joining us for a little planner session if you're in the UK or Europe. And yeah, I'm hoping to get back on a regular schedule over the next few weeks of doing videos and maybe sharing some like other things and looking at how my planner setup kind of settles into over the month as well. So yeah, if there's anything you want to see, any questions, as usual, leave them below. And until the next video, guys, happy planning.